Are we live? I don't believe you. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, everybody. This is Free Realms Webcast. This is number, I don't know what, because we don't number them.
6.
6. Sure, I'll go with 6. And today we're going to talk about Rumbledome, Hero Rises, Hero's Journal, and more. So with me today are...
Mark Tuttle. I'm the executive producer of strategy games here at SOE.
Salim Grant, creative director for Free Realms.
And I'm Floyd Bishop. I'm senior animator on Free Realms. So I guess we're going to talk about the gameplay part first. So Salim, what do you want to talk about for Hero Rises? I think we have some images of things.
Yeah, so we just released the first chapter in a story we want to tell over the year that we've called Hero Rises. Basically what we're doing is we're trying to infuse the rest of the game with the overlaying combat. When we introduced Sunstone, it was pretty popular, but it's kind of behind this level barrier, and the game's kind of inconsistent, so we wanted to gradually put overlaying combat in the rest of the game and make it feel like a more traditional MMO. But on top of that, we wanted to also tell this cool story. And the story involves Darkthorn and fighting this bad guy called the Gloom Overlord. So everyone kind of comes in the game, they're introduced to this guy who's kind of the big bad of the game. And as the story progresses, our next area is Wild South, and after that Seaside, you're going to be introduced to his lieutenants. The first area is called Necronomicus. The next area we're going to introduce a Kraken and stuff like that. And you're going to have to defeat them as a part of these sub-stories while you're getting more info about his overall plan. So it should be pretty cool.
So this is just the first glimpse at a much larger story then?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Awesome. So what else can you tell us about some of the overworld combat where we've got, a lot of people on the forums said, I like to be able to explore, I don't want to get attacked. How is that handled? Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
That was one thing that we definitely didn't want to take away from a game like Free Realms. We have a lot of non-combat jobs, and we didn't want people feeling like they could just be destroyed at any moment. So what we did was we introduced this new ability called the Hide ability. The Hide ability, it makes it so a mob will forget you. If it's attacking you, if you just have it activated before they attack you, they won't attack you. That way you can still explore, but there is kind of a sense of danger. You have to kind of skirt areas where there are aggressive NPCs and stuff. So I think it worked out pretty good.
It's pretty cool. Do you want to talk about the jobs at all? Because there were also some job adjustments to the new. I don't see it on the sheet here, so I don't know if we're going to talk about it.
Yeah, we can. So another thing we wanted to do was progression. And with Free Realms, there's distinct jobs that are really cool, like the ninja being probably the coolest one. And so what we did was we tiered jobs. Now what happens is, our lower tier jobs, brawler, medic, I forget the third one, I think it's archer. You have to get them to 20, and then when you get them to 20, you basically unlock their sister job, warrior, ninja, stuff like that. So you want to kind of have a sense of progression. And the tier 2 jobs, they have a little bit more power, things like that. And hopefully that grows into something I want to do in the future where we kind of refine combat, stuff like that, once we get deeper into Sunstone Valley.
Right. And we unlocked a couple more to level 20 for free players too, didn't we?
Yeah, that's all the tier 1 jobs are available to free players now.
Yeah.
So that was medic, I think medic and archer became unlocked to free players.
Cool. So let's see, what else was I going to ask you about? You want to talk about the, it says cover the new welcome screen.
Oh. Well, new and old. So we went back to, we did some analysis of our old welcome screen that just covered your page and really put you in the game, and realized that people just really kind of pop into the game. So we went back to the older style of welcome screen, but this time we looked at what was more important to people logging in, what's new, mystery chests, the TCG, stuff like that, and we made those kind of the highlights. Along with our Hero's Journal that we introduced, the welcome screen now shows you where you are on the Hero's Journal. You can kind of click that to open the Hero's Journal, things like that.
Well, there's the Hero's Journal there.
Yep.
So you've got the stickers there on the right side. Looks like chef, miner, and blacksmith.
Mm-hmm.
And then a little map that shows you your objectives for the current quest that you got there.
Yeah, and Hero's Journal is a really cool thing. It's one of the key things we focused on with this new tutorial. And basically all it is it's kind of an interactive book that you're filling the chapters of. As you go through our content, like you said, the map will highlight and show you what you have completed, where you need to go. And we also took the old quest journal and made it an additional tab in the book, so you can kind of go there and see all your quests. Mm-hmm. We're talking about more stuff we want to do with that to make it a little more interactive. But I think the key thing is that you're kind of filling in your own book. Right. And the sticker side of it is really important because while we focused on combat, we wanted to make sure that non-combat jobs still got to be a part of the story. So the stickers are basically like sub-achievements in an area, and when you just do that task, you basically put a sticker in your sticker book.
That's cool. I mean, I like this. I like the book and stuff because it kind of reminds me, like, if I was actually in the world of Free Realms, I'd want to write all this stuff down. I also probably want to be able to close the cover and then, like, using my eraser, like, write "I love Bon Jovi" or something on the front. But yeah, that's what I used to do in high school. But anyway, so you want to talk about St. Patrick's Day? We've got some St. Patrick's Day content. This is a new thing.
Yes.
We've never done St. Patrick's Day before.
I'm actually really excited about this. Because even though I'm the creative director, I've been trying to do some implementation work. So this is my first full-on content for the game. Yeah, we talked about St. Patrick's Day. We want to do something different. And this year, we got a leper goblin, as we've called him, who's lost his lucky coin in one of his golden pots. And he's old, so he's kind of forgotten all the locations. And he just asks you to go out and find his lucky coin. There's an interesting way that it all ends on the 4th day, but. Yeah, it's pretty cool to be there. It'll be there every year, and we're going to keep it around for a month.
It's cool. It seems like there's a lot of players that really like it. So
yeah,
I mean,
that's
just
cool.
skimming through the forums before I came over, seems like it's pretty popular. And Easter. Do you want to talk about Easter?
Yeah, Easter
I don't know
is
if we have.
coming up.
Do we have any images for Easter? Or we don't.
Sorry, I actually didn't get any images for Easter, but Easter is coming up next week. Easter is going to use the 12 days style. Like we did for Christmas, where we have a UI, there's a quest you can do, they unlock daily. This one's themed for Easter, so there's eggs. So there's 4-day egg quests every day. The quest giver, Alyssa Egelin, she's lost an egg. Rob goblins keep taking her eggs every day, and you got to find it in the world. It's similar to the St. Patrick's Day stuff, except for there's just an egg to find. There's not like a fake egg that you can click to get coins and stuff. Yeah, and when you finish that, much like 12 days on the 31st, you'll be able to open up all that and the final prize if you've finished all the quests.
Yeah, there's some cool stuff too.
Yeah,
I don't know if we
really,
want to talk. Probably
really
don't want to
awesome.
talk about what it is, but
Yeah, let's leave it for
it's
a
cool
surprise.
though.
They are pretty awesome.
So yeah, I mean, a lot of players when we came up on Valentine's Day and there wasn't any new to this year content, they're like, oh, whatever. But we were working on this stuff, so that's why. So just because you don't see something right away, it doesn't mean we were just sitting back, playing video games. But
Yeah, a lot of new
but
stuff coming out
yeah.
this year. Yeah.
Okay, and I think that's it for the game side of things.
Yeah. Pretty much.
So you want to move over to Mark about TCG?
Okay, thanks. So today we launch our 5th set for the Free Realms trading card game, and that will be Rumbledome. We have an image that we can show here for that. Yay! That's kind of our poster for Rumbledome. That shows Iron Teeth, and he's a cool new character that you will meet in the wild lands of Sunstone Valley, which is where this set takes place in. So we'll talk about the story here in just a moment. First, let's take a look at some of the cards and some of the new gameplay that you'll see. In Rumbledome, we introduce a new keyword called Plunder. And there's been a lot of mechanics in previous sets that basically count the number of scored cards on your side in a column, and you get benefits based on that. So those keywords were it was the collect keyword, and basically that was a bonus that you got for how good you were doing in the game. What Plunder does is Plunder looks across the board, and it looks at the score in that column that your opponent has scored. So it has some really neat comeback potential. So the Rob Goblin Shiny Seeker, who we're looking at here, if he's in a column where the opponent in that column has 3 scored cards, then when he attacks, he gets to stun the foe, and then his power is a +3 attack. So for a cost 3, 4/3 with a +3 attack, he's a pretty good one. Moving to the next one here, we had some folks on the forums that were begging us to not make the feathered drakes lame. So we'll start off here showing you Quetzalcoatl. Can you all say that?
Quetzalcoatl.
Yeah, say that at home, kids. Quetzalcoatl, yes. I think that was Bon Jovi's backup singer.
I think so,
is who that was.
First year he got cut, though.
Yeah, he did get cut, yeah. He was Pete Beston.
The zither,
Ask your parents,
there's not a lot
kids.
of demand for the zither.
So he also has Plunder here, and he's really powerful. He's a cost 6, 6, 7. When again he's in a column with 2 scores in it, he stuns the foe of all of the Order allies, and then for his power up is 2 yellow, stun all the opponent's creatures. Plus he also has 4 red gems, so he's just he's a monster with a great piece of art there as well.
That would look good on the back of a jean jacket, by the way.
That really would. There's somebody painting that on the side of your van right
I
now.
know, a van would be awesome.
Exactly. All right, so let's look at the next one here. This is
The heart window, yeah.
This is Xandro Rage Racer.
Rage Racer.
Now, the interesting thing about it is Rage Racer. The interesting thing about this, he's also another beast who uses the plunder keyword. He's got a lot of gems and he's strong. And the artist on this did you notice the little, look at the hand motion, the wrestler kind of look to him there. I thought the
That's like
artist on this
that's
did
a
such a
Hogan-esque.
great job. It is. It's
It's
very.
like if you bring the camera up. Can you bring the camera up again or no?
Yeah, can you
You
see?
can't see us.
They can't see us. They don't know how to do that. There you go.
So Hogan used to do this thing where he would like
Yeah.
do the thing and the guy would be on the ground like, and then he'd do one of these. Is that what that is?
I don't know. I'm not sure
yelling
what.
for the crowd?
I'm not sure what's going on there.
No?
Maybe Xandro thinks he
That's
has a
kind
puppet.
of what he's doing there. It could be a
He
puppet.
thinks there's a
Can
puppet
you-
on his hand,
can
and
you
he
do a
just
Hulkamania
he doesn't
for
know.
us?
I can do the. This is
You
a
gonna do
nice
that
shirt
too?
though.
Okay. All right, so Xandro, he has got some neat stuff. So let's go on to the next one here. But we pointed out that Xandro is a dwarf. Now we've got a bunch of dwarves in Free Realms. So this is a really cool card. This is Cool Wheels, and a lot of the stuff in Sunstone Valley and in Rumbledome focuses on the skulls,
Yes.
which is a really great group of characters that you guys created for Sunstone Valley. So there's lots of choppers in the set, lots of dwarves with spiked helmets and skull masks and things like that. But if you look at this card, this is an item, and with 3 stars, you turn him over, and then for each other dwarf in play, he gets a +1 attack, +1 defense. The cool thing about that is the sharp TCG players out there will notice it doesn't say for each of your dwarves in play. So it also counts your opponent's dwarves. So your dwarves get big really quick with this card to play. Next up, so this set is about the Rumbledome, and we know the Rumbledome is full of traps. So we've introduced a new type of resource called traps. And each sphere gets its own trap, which does interesting things. High voltage shock pad here, when your opponent plays a creature, destroy it and then stun that creature, which is kind of cool. The next one is the shock trap, which is the machine sphere, and that one also has a cool function that I can't see because they haven't switched the slide yet. I'm seeing some heads nodding over there. All right, we'll skip to the next one then. There we go. This is cool. These are the Rocklars. We love the Rocklars. Those things look really, really cool.
Yeah.
One of the things you'll see in Rumbledome is a bunch of neat new characters that we've never seen in Free Realms before. It gave us a chance to really put some new types of creatures and monsters and characters in the game. And he's a hero card, and he's just big and beefy, and he does a lot of cool stuff too. So, all right, before we move on, I got a quick trivia question. You know, for the TCG, we like to do trivia. So the folks over there behind the camera will watch this in the chat room. What are the names of the 4 Realm Keepers? Because they are kind of central in the story here. So, name of the 4 Realm Keepers. These are their costume names. If you know it, you're the first one to get it right. You get 3 Rumbledome booster packs. How about that? All right, let's talk about loot from Rumbledome. We've got some really cool stuff. You guys just come through and give us such great stuff.
We do what we can.
Yeah, that
for
stuff's
loot.
pretty
So
awesome.
the first one is, this is the new housing lot. You want to tell us a little bit about this lot? This is cool.
It's a lot. It's got the Rumbledome right there on it.
Your very own Rumbledome.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
You
cool.
can rumble in it. You can put some cool stuff in it.
Can you actually rumble in it?
You could rumble in
There
it.
could be some rumbling, sure. You can also put traps in it because we've got a couple of really cool
Yes.
trap cards.
And what's cool about the traps is that they're not just cosmetic. Like they actually do stuff. So they'll spring when somebody walks on them, and your character will react. So you could set up if you wanted like a little maze and have the traps. You know, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's neat. Be the envy of your friends, kids. All right, next one here. This is the Sandscale Gatherer. This is a neat little pet
Yes.
who runs around and keeps the bugs out of your house, apparently. So he's cool. The ride for this set is the Chrome Drake, which was built by our resident Rob Goblin in the set, Junk Maker Jort. Where is it? Where is it? There it is.
There he is.
And that's very cool. He's a drake that flies around, and he's kind of can I say he's clockworky? Is that
Well, it's not really clockworky. He's more like
constructed?
he's just junky. Like he's rusted metal, and he's got soot and smoke and sparks kind of coming out
He's
of
got
his face.
some junk in the trunk?
A bit.
Maybe. Tad? All right, next up we've got, this is you okay? You okay over there? All right. This is a hairpiece that there's a character that will be very important to you in the set that has this hair. And I just thought it looked really cool. And I think
It does
players
look-
will really
does look
dig
good.
that
I like it.
as a hairstyle. So that's one of the loot pieces. And the last one we'll show you here is the new skater set, which comes in 3 different flavors, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Cherry, strawberry, and vanilla.
And
No.
no,
chocolate?
no, blueberry.
Blueberry.
Blueberry, cherry, and
I
the
don't know.
last one.
You said flavor.
Lettuce. Yeah.
Lettuce.
Okay, so let's
One
talk
known
about
house.
where this takes place. So the story begins with Madame Zelda in Black Spore. Basically, the Realm Keepers have gone off into Sunstone Valley, chasing Baron von Darkcheat, who they defeated before. They, of course, disappear, so Madame Zelda has called on you to go find them. So, where this quest line picks up, you need to be caught up on all of the set 1 through 4 quest lines. You'll end at Madame Zelda when you finish with Baron von Darkcheat. This is where you start again. Go to a Black Spore Swamp, where her cart is, and she'll send you on the next quest and send you into Sunstone Valley. So tournaments, you've got just a couple hours now to get your Darkcheat trophies, because as soon as we launch tonight with Rumbledome, we'll introduce the new Rumbledome trophies.
So all this goes out tonight.
This goes out tonight.
So people watching this can log on in a few hours
Right.
and
in just
have at it.
in just a couple hours, exactly. So, and the other cool thing too is if you liked the posters, the Realm Keeper posters that we did in the last set as extra special tournament prizes, we've got a really cool surprise for you this time. Since Sunstone Valley is kind of westerny,
It is a little
themed,
westerny,
a little
you know.
dusty. We have wanted posters of some of the
Which
nefarious
could
folks.
tie into the Bon Jovi stuff we were talking about before.
Yes, because they're wanted dead or alive. Not
Like a
dead,
cowboy.
just like a cowboy.
A steel horse you ride.
There are steel
You should have
horses.
had a
If
steel
you,
horse.
There
Yes,
is. If you finish the
there
quest,
is.
if you finish the quest, you get the skulls. Is the choppa?
We're gonna get sued.
We are. Why don't you
Sorry,
just-
Bon
why don't you
Jovi.
just bring your soda up here too.
Yeah,
so.
really.
So anyways, so that's pretty much it. So Rumbledome comes out tonight in just a little bit. One more trivia question for you, if we have time for this. Do we have time?
We have lots of time.
She's always laughing. She never answers
It's
us.
only 4:18 Pacific right
Yeah,
now.
right. What are the names of the Realm Keepers' rides? What were their rides? This is from set 4, kids. What were the rides? 3 packs of Rumbledome, which will be available tonight, and we'll get you your packs tomorrow. So, yeah, and that'll be in the marketplace once we come back live tonight, probably around 10ish or 11ish Pacific time tonight.
PM.
So,
Yeah.
if you're
Stay
on
up late.
if you're on the East Coast, kids, I give you permission to stay up till 1 a.m. to get in there and play the set. Why? Why are you making that face at me? I can't do that? I can't do that. Okay. I'm not allowed to do that. But anyways, it's a great set, and we hope you join us for that.
Do we have questions from the chat area?
Do we have questions from the lawyers?
I bet people have questions. They're questioning why they let us do this.
Probably so. But anyways, great stuff coming up in free rollers, though.
Yes, indeed.
I like that Heroes Journal, too.
Yeah, it's pretty slick.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
super
cool
excited
stuff being
about
worked on right now. It's really hard sometimes to read the forums and see players like excited about stuff, and you want to tell them about what you're currently working on, but you can't talk about it yet.
Right.
So,
That's the hard part.
yeah.
Is something coming? Is something coming? Well, yeah, something is. Well, what is it?
Yeah.
Well, the surprise is always better when you can see it,
Yeah.
as opposed to, well, we're going to have this guy that has this purplish flaming
Stuff happens,
aura
and it's
thing,
kind of, yeah.
and that never translates well
Yeah.
on the forums until you can actually show a picture. So, yeah.
We have any questions, comments, concerns?
It's partly cloudy and 67 in San Diego right now. That's what it says right there on that screen.
That's true. It does say that.
It really does say that. I'm not sure why they give us that information if we're not supposed to pass it along to people.
There's one about abilities unlocking after Heroes Rises. Are you guys going to do more things like this?
More abilities
Abilities
unlocking. You mean like
unlocking.
jobs unlocking for free players, or?
Is that what they're talking about? My desire is for us to kind of look at combat again and look at things like maybe reintroducing some of our old jobs we got rid of, or introducing new jobs, or higher tier jobs, or some sort of other class progression. So yeah, I mean, it's on my radar. It's something that I really would love to see in the game. But obviously we need to get some other stuff done first.
Is there any super secret stuff we can talk about, or no?
Anything that will get him in trouble tomorrow?
It's not on my paper.
Well, I can say this. I can't say when, but I think it's get everyone excited. We are redoing the chef progression. We're getting rid of the match 3 stuff. One of the designers came to me with it. It's kind of a quick change, something that people have been wanting for a long time. So we will be taking care of that progression and making it a little less tedious to raise levels as a chef. So
Cool.
Hope it gets people excited.
Awesome. Like I said, there's a lot of cool stuff we're working on. Some stuff we've talked about today. A lot of stuff we have not talked about yet. So you'll have to keep watching the webcasts and keep watching the forums for those cool leaks of information. Maybe we'll do another super secret stuff video sometime.
Yeah, I'd like to
Behind
start
the
doing
scenes
those again. And Steve, our producer, should be posting his weekly thing about stuff coming up.
Oh, I was going to mention something about Steve, actually. Steve George, our producer, a lot of people don't know this. He used to be at, well, a lot of people know this. He used to be on Free Roams, but a lot of players don't know that Steve George is the guy who's actually playing the guitar. When Bruce, the in-game rock star, is playing the guitar, you're actually hearing Steve George on his guitar wailing away. So a little bit of Free Roams trivia. But yeah. All right, so I guess that's it. There's no official sign-off. Oh, there is one. Sign off. Thank you for joining us for the SOE Webcast. Free Roams, Hero Rises, and Rumbledome. We hope you come back next week, where we will be talking about EverQuest 2. Not us. We won't be talking about it. I don't know anything about it.
They won't have us back.
I know Tom Toby animates on it. That's about it.
That's right.
You're going to be on a guest.
I might come in as a guest shot, yeah. Just kind of talk about Free Roams.
Okay. All right, well then, that's it. Tune in next time when someone else will talk about EverQuest 2. Not us. All right, we'll see you. Have a good, enjoy it. Everybody, where's your paper? Grab your paper. Ready? On the count of 3. Whoever gets closest to the camera lens. This won't break it, right?
No, it won't.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, look at that.
Sony.